Former minister reveals shocking details on why FG is prosecuting Natasha. Obi Ezekwesili, former education minister, has accused the federal government of abusing its powers to protect Godswill Akpabio, Senate President, from sexual harassment allegations leveled up against him by Senator Natasha Akpoti-Oduagan. In a post on X on Thursday, Ezekwesili said Akpoti-Oduagan was arraigned as the Federal Capital Territory High Court on charges of criminal defamation filed by federal government lawyers acting on behalf of Akpabio and his allies. She said the arraignment is a crafty act of diversion assigned to intimidate the Kogi senator and discourage other citizens from speaking out. As she said, in a case of gross abuse of power, the Senate President, the Nigerian Senate, and Senator Akpabio co-opted the Nigerian government to turn the table on Senator Natasha Akpoti. Her demands for fair hearing and independent investigation of her harassment allegations have so far fallen on deaf ears. Senator Natasha pleaded not guilty to the three-count charge during her arraignment on Thursday. Ezekwesili said lawyers representing the federal government asked the court to deny her bail and commit her to prison until the trial begins on the 23rd of September 2025. Justice Orji, who presided over the case, rejected the bail applications and granted the senator bail with conditions, which she met before leaving the court. The former minister wrote, "She walked out of the court in company of her devoted husband. She is not backing down and continues to insist that her harassment petition against Senator Akpabio is the issue that cannot be ignored regardless of the shenanigans of those that seek to silence her." Ezekwesili, who was in court alongside other civil society activists, including Aisha Yesufu and representatives of FIDA, said Akpoti-Oduagan received overwhelming support from her Kogi Central constituents and other citizens. She described the prosecution as a dangerous signal to Nigerians and that anyone who dares to speak up will face oppression. All reasonable Nigerians agree and stand with her, she stated. Now, let's see what other people have to say about this. Nigeria is still going down. There must be rules and laws in the country that no matter how highly placed you are, you must uphold it. But when you go contrary to the law, you must face the law with exemption. When the Senate President took himself so low to fight with a woman, he should be ready to receive the insult without minding how highly placed he is. He should resign or step down from his seat and come to court. This is not a case of Natasha and federal government, but with Akpabio and Natasha. This woman is a rabble-rouser, took the masquerade steps to start her campaign to be governor of Kogi State, using the Senate as a launchpad, and everything backfired. To me, she should just present her evidence and shame the devil. No evidence against Akpabio nor Yahaya Bello, so now it won't work. It shouldn't just be because you, Akpabio or Yahaya Bello, no. Tomorrow it might be you. So leave your hate for Akpabio or Yahaya Bello. Should she present her evidence, these two guys will not survive it. Their political career would go down. It is just an empirical evidence that would validate her claims. Hatred from Akpabio and co cannot replace evidence. Akpabio did not win election but brought in through the back door by Tinubu to execute his evil agenda. That is the reason why they twist the cause as if it is FG Natasha is fighting. My simple question is, why can't Akpabio sue Natasha if truly he was innocent of the harassment claim levied against him? Why is the federal government acting in his defense and Nigeria constitution stated clearly that we are all equals before the law? Lastly, what is Yahaya Bello's position in Nigeria today that's warranted federal government support despite billions of naira looted in Kogi State? Honestly, there is nothing like rule of law in this country. What we have is the government for elite. Obi Ezekwesili, please note that Nigeria today has gone far beyond this kind of blackmailing thing you have instituted through Natasha. If not for people like you deceiving her, this innocent lady would have sought after an alternative dispute resolution to end this unfruitful battle. Let me ask you, Mrs. Obi Ezekwesili, what are you looking for? What do you take Nigeria for? If Akpabio's fall is your target, then you are in for mission impossible. You accuse me of stealing. Show me what I stole. The day, the time, the month, and the year is the problem. This administration showed me how to save memories in case of a second Jezebel. Seeking public sympathy cannot help you no matter what tender evidence in court. Judge do not depend on verbal speeches but proof. If you see a native goat talking, you must know. Tell me your state so that we can compare ourselves. A son that does not have a father must always disgrace himself in public. Unfortunate blood like you. Anybody who does not belong to APC in this Tinubu administration cannot speak anything about the government officials being in Nigeria. All power belongs to God. Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your own opinions in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And make sure to turn on notifications so you can be notified when we upload daily content here on this channel. And make sure to share this video with your family and friends so that